On the road, yeah, back again, and today, following our trip to the Premier League, which we'll talk about in a minute, we're going back to where we belong, people. It's non-league football. Did someone say football? I said football! More specifically, the 7th tier of the English football pyramid, step 3 of non-league. We're off to see a team called Enfield Town. They were founded in 2001. So go by the nickname of the Towners, and just play their football at the Queen Elizabeth II Stadium, which has a capacity of 2,500, I'll have you know. In the previous video, we visited the Premier League, more specifically Selhurst Park, home of Crystal Palace, and in that video, I asked for 10,000 likes. Did you get me 10,000 likes? Of course you did, because you are bloody good people. In fact, you got me over 10,000 likes in under 24 hours. That was astounding. So, as gaffer of On The Road FC, lads, ladies, have the afternoon off. You do not need to binge watch On The Road. Although, before you do that, please watch this one, and do drop a like on this as well. We want to hit the 10,000 like target. Do it for non-league, and I'm going to say now, if this video doesn't get you liking non-league, I don't know what will. Also, if I can ask a massive favour as well, hit that subscribe button. We've entered the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. 90,000 subscribers. There's light at the end of it, and that light at the end of it is the 100k. So what are you waiting for? Hit that button, click the bell to be notified when a new video is out, and join the 100k club. That's all the YouTube plugging out the way. I've got one last plug though, people. Please, can I just let me do this? I made a website. It's called yetbackagain.com. And on that site, you'll see all the up-to-date on-the-road tables for you. I know we go over them quite quickly, so a dedicated website for you to check out. We also have a contact page. Fancy that. You can get in contact if you work for a club, you're part of the media team, and you want to see the team featured in the On The Road series. I'll have you know there's a few clubs that have contacted me recently. We've got Yeovil. Yep, they contacted. Bolton, they contacted. Plymouth, they contacted too. So we'll be going to them at some point. But there is something else on this website, and it is a merch section. Yes, you can now pre-order the On The Road kit. We got a black one. It's gorgeous. We got a white one. It's stunning. We've got training tops. Brilliant. We even chucked a hoodie in there for good measure. And that's all thanks to Kit Locker. We've teamed up again, and it's a beautiful thing. The website is live, and you can pre-order your merch now. Ships end of February. Website plug over. Let's get on with the video. So we start things off on the bloody A13. That part of the bloody A13 that's bloody 40 mile an hour. I'm currently stuck between a lorry and a bollard. Most people would speed up or slow down to avoid the lorry, but I'm hard. I'm just going to chill with it. Although last time I chilled with a lorry, very similar to this one, I kind of nearly died. Weren't my fault though, honestly. Nice one, Facebook memories. So I'm just venturing into my old manor. Great! More specifically, driving through a place called Broadway, very slowly for some reason, so this time I get to really show off the attractions. On the left, short Barking side, still the greatest name for a dog groomers ever. Then we've got the pub, also known as the Traitors Gate, which at the end of the night you'll leave and go into Stallions 2. It's all about their chicken and sweaty potatoes. Coming up on the right, we've got Gray's Glass. Want some glass? Go to Gray's Glass. You know what? Just realised why we were going slow. It's Clive here on his bike. Now don't worry, I'm not about to be that guy that says, damn cyclists, get off our roads. Fact is, they've got to use the roads because it's illegal to ride on the pavement. One thing I did think was illegal was not wearing a helmet. If you ride your bike on the road, you've got to wear a helmet. I don't know where that came from, but it's not the case. I'm just so dumb. Talking of cycling, I think this is a good time to, I've got to get this off my chest. In a bit, Clive. Right, listen up, people. I just want you to admire my honesty here because this is not easy to come clean with. Now, you should have all done this at some point, but in primary school, you would have done something called like a cycling proficiency test. I think they scrapped it a few years ago and changed it to the bike ability test. Real simple stuff. People come down, teach you how to ride on the left, all the signals and whatnot. Following that, you have a test, you pass, and then you get a little certificate to say, hey, well done. We know that test. Well, kind of failed, didn't I? I'm just kind of terrible at life. I can't help it. It haunts me most days, I'm not going to lie. But if you're in the same boat as me, please use me as inspiration. And you can even write it down as a comment if it makes you feel better. My name is, and I also failed my cycling proficiency / bike ability test. But I will not let this define me. I am a good person on the road for life. So as you can see, with the... Clive, you come back here, you cheeky sod. That's illegal. Taking all those shortcuts, riding on the path. We're going to have a word with him. But it seems that many people want to come down to the width restriction that no one wants to go through. And Beyonce's holding things up. She ain't even giving us a green light. I need the green light. No, seriously, Beyonce, I need the green light. Can we get that? Yes, we can. Right, go. We need to catch Clive. We need to tell him what's what. I've got all these things in my head right now that I'm going to say to him. And then when I get there, I'm probably going to go, you're an idiot. And then I'll drive off really recklessly, leaving a cloud of diesel smoke in the air. Who's the idiot now? That'll be me. No, Smiv, just be yourself. When you see him, you just say, hey, Clive, I couldn't help but notice, but you rode on the pavement back there. I just want to let you know that the footpath is for people on foot and not bikes, you know? And he'll be like, oh, sorry, Smiv, I didn't mean to, and I'll try to improve my bike skills going forward. And then he'll realise something. He'll say, ain't you the guy that failed his cycling proficiency test back in the day? And you're telling me how to ride a bike? Go do one, you cunt. Alright, hopefully it doesn't go down that route. But more importantly, where is Clive? I think he's done a runner. Yeah, of course he has. Probably driving on paths, doing wheelies past mums and babies, skidding around corners and putting Coke cans on your back wheel to make it sound like a motorbike. Meh. Have you seen this man? Let me know. Well, after all that drama, we eventually reached the complex, the home of our co-host. Of course, it's Charlie. There he is. Hello. That was very quiet. So Enfield Town FC is going to be one half of football plus a minute stoppage time to get to. Let's go.
Starting route to Enfield Town FC.
It's a fairly simple journey. First of all, we need to get on the bloody A13. And then it's time for some anti-clockwise action around the M25. The big bad boy M25, that is. Where we hit one tunnel, which like every tunnel has light at the end of it. C Told ya. Not long after, Satius Navius is asking us to take the A10, not to be mistaken with Ben 10, the American animated series, according to Wikipedia. Nice one. For those wondering, this is what the A10 looks like. Excuse me, lads, don't suppose you've... Whoa! That group of cyclists, almost brown bread. Especially that one directly behind the lorry. He doesn't give a damn. Where is he? Still behind the lorry. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Anyways, mates, some in helmets, some in not, have erred on the side of caution. I was only going to ask if they knew Clive and where I could find him. All cyclists know each other, right? Before anyone says it, that's 100% not racist. Don't even bother. Actually, no, I'll give it to you. It's 2020 racist. What a strange time we live in. Back to the football anyway. At the time of recording this video, this was a situation in the Bet Victor Isthmian Premier. Well, they're looking good, didn't they? But today's fixture is Enfield Town versus Cray Wanderers. Cray occupy the final playoff spot at the moment. Enfield Town, 3 points behind, but 2 games in hand. This is good for them anyway. But you'd rather have the points on the board. This is the last 5. 3 wins, 1 draw and a loss for Enfield. Whilst Cray are unbeaten, 3 wins as well. And 2 draws alongside that to make up the last 5. Anyway, further up the A10, we catch a green light, chuck a right at the Toby Carvery, and then chuck a left at where?
Turn left onto Donkey Lane.
Donkey Lane. Possibly the best name for a lane that I've heard in a while. Although I'm extremely let down by the lack of donkeys down here. At the end of Donkey Lane, there is a car park. That is what we're making full use of right now. It's free. And now we're on the foot. Yeah, back again. There he is. And, now, with this being non-league, I'm going to need some cash. But I've got to go to the cash point. But luckily, I've got some cash in the car. And I'm dropping it. It all counts, including this manky 50p. As you can see, the referee has just arrived. And so have we. Welcome to the CAF, also known as the Queen Elizabeth II Stadium. We're going to do this. We're going to go in. We're going to go watching football. We're going to watch it for the grand total price of £11. Bargain. Right, just a quick one. What you're about to see is something I'm deeply saddened by. A man said it will be much quicker to pay him and go through this gate. But unfortunately, we didn't get to go through the turnstile and get the, the classic click. John and his co-op bag got to do it. We didn't. That's £11 spent. Best thing I can offer right now is Charlie impersonating the turnstile. Football! 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 Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the British Athletics Championships. Or so I thought. Let's have a look around. First, we're greeted with an outdoor female toilet. A man with more badges on his hat than you. An open door which leads to more toilets, indoor ones. A nice Enfield Town badge framed on the wall. Advertisement. Want weekly goalkeeping sessions every Saturday morning. A door with a corridor that goes on forever. A sign for the bar up some spiral stairs. No spikes or studs, by the way. And just like that, we arrived at the bar, also known as Butler's Bar. And it's all kicking off. Charlie fancies a beer. And I'm going to have a... No. I'm going to have a Coke. I'm really happy about this. My New Year's resolution. Don't burn any bridges with brands. That's £1 spent. As we make our way out with our drinks, we walk past this guy's trainers are more pink than yours. There was an option to have a drink on the roof. A couple of options, in fact, but the spiral stairs won the vote. Back to Ground Zero. There's a club shop. Now we're at Ground Zero. I just looked back up. The Butler's Bar does have a balcony, complete with Big Bad Boy flag. Drop a like on the video for Big Bad Boy flags. An interesting terrace, I have to say. If I miss anything today, I'm pretty sure the game is being recorded. So, yeah, you can go over to wherever it might be. Just bumped into on the road view of Henderson. His daddy's actually the gaffer of Cray Wanderers.
Hello.
He follows Cray Wanderers. He's got a YouTube channel. Getting to 1,000 subscribers. Go. Those who are dying to know where the long jump is, it's got to be here, isn't it, really? You know me. I'll get hungry. What's that in the distance? Foodloversdelight.co.uk. Indulge. Now, when I went well in, I said this, didn't I? Now, I've got to say, if a £half-pounder's available, I'll always grab it. Always. Today, always is not the case, I'm afraid. We're on a budget, remember? So, cheeseburger it is. Happy days for Charlie. You got a vegetarian burger. We're going to share these chips. That's £6.50 spent. I was to wait for the burger. I went and got a 50-50 draw. We will win the raffle one day, I promise. 2 tickets, £2. Welcome to the community sports rooms. I could really do with a space like this in the garden from the office. Enfield are balling, though. They're using it for condiments. Big Bad Boy condiments. Look at the size of that. It's industrial. It's like we're stubborn across the BFG's ketchup bottle. Go on, whack it on. Lovely. As we make our way outside the condiments room, I look up and see that we're about to kick off. As we get closer, they have kicked off. How did this go down? Well, I'll probably let you know at the end of the video. And these, very nice. Need some sauce on there. I'm going to go back. Charlie's thoughts?
Solid.
And so we're walking back to the condiments room. And now we're in the condiments room. One thing that's actually really hard to do in this series is add sauce whilst filming. Take into account this is an industrial bottle. I think I'm doing alright-ish. Charlie likes barbecue sauce, so I added that. Only for him to realise that it's actually brown sauce.
There's brown sauce. I don't mind a bit of brown sauce.
Yeah, definitely brown sauce. It clearly says it. Anyway, first chance of the game. Introducing Billy Bricknell. Unlike his son. As you can see, quite the turnout today. Did you know Pompey fans aren't the only ones that carry a bell? Cray do too. Anyway, let's jump in the terrace, which we're now in. Charlie feeling the vibes. More chances for Enfield now. Just shoot. Just shoot. Just shoot. Just shoot. You know what? You got a tough skin to be a keeper. You do take a lot of stick. Confirmation of Charlie making it into the terrace. Squeezed. And can we just appreciate the quality of this move from Cray? Flicked. Followed by someone else. Unlucky. Charlie's still vibing. And over the tunnel, the result for the 50-50 draw was 7-8-0-0-5. So close! Now it's quite clear Cray Wanderers are in town. All those flags, lots of flags, plenty of flags, so many flags, a large quantity of flags, an abundance of flags, a vast amount of flags, a substantial amount, great amount, and high amount of flags. What'd you say? I said shots! Gotta say, I'm a fan of Cray Wanderers kit. I'm also a fan of the mask. Thought Jim Curry was perfect for the role in that. Question, can you beat the offside trap? Lino said no. Good form as well. He's part of the human ruler family because he's straight as well. A ruler. So I'd say it's a pretty even game though. Can't see it being 0-0. In fact, spoiler alert, it's not going to be 0-0. It's 1-0 to the Cray. Something you often see at non-league grounds, stickers from other clubs, including this one up here from Wingate and Finchley. Can someone explain this? He travels through time. Yeah. I want to get it, but I don't. We should get some on the road stickers. Vote in the poll above. Following that, we've got an injury. So Charlie turns his attention to West Ham.
Get on with it.
And we're off again. Cray now got a fantastic chance to double the lead. Rounds the keeper. Open goal. Tight angle though. I love non-league football. Go! That was the final chance. Half time. This lot are now off to use the vast amount of facilities available, including the indoor or outdoor toilets, the bar, club shop. They may even grab some food and use the condiments room. Meanwhile, we've bumped into Stan, Lewis, and Matt.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's getting a little bit nippy, so it's time for another episode of Non-League Hot Chocolate. What better place to go to than foodloversdelight.co.uk? Whilst waiting, the phrase blue and green should never be seen popped into my head, and I'm thinking, no, that can't be right, because this is fantastic. Said Ian this morning as he put his shoes on to leave for Enfield Town versus Cray Wanderers. Anyway, got the hot chocolate. £2. That's 50p higher than I'd normally want to pay. And I bumped into on the road viewer Archie.
Hello.
Hello. Now time to find a place to stand for the second half. It was across the running track. Just letting you know, a children's coat has been handed into Lost and Found.
Pop up and if you want to tell us what it looks like, we'll let you have it.
Trying to think what Charlie was wearing this morning. Anyway, Lino here, just checking there's no holes in the net. There's plenty, mate. Lisa's keeping warm with a non-league tea. Sugar? Yeah. Milk? Yeah. Hot chocolate? Yeah. Kick-off? Yeah. I just want to show some results of justice for stewards. We've been campaigning for a couple of years now. And it's great to see your stewards up and down the country are starting to get an eyeful. This is actually really nice. We've had a really good run of non-league hot chocolates recently, so keep it up, non-league. After picking his coat up, Charlie's gone through his straight away. But into the action is a corner from Cray here, and they've got a real good chance to double their lead. And they're about to regret that as well. So that's 1-1, kick off. Action time, Enfield smell blood. Yes! The former Billericay Town man, Bill Bricknell, has got a chance to fire Enfield into the lead from the spot, and I can assure you he does know where the goal is, and right now he's got the chance to prove me right. And Enfield are on a rampage. And on that note, I decided to take a photo of the football from Instagram. You can follow me on there if you want. You really can. Cray Wanderers with a few subs over there. Could they be the impact they need? Well, they need to do something. Enfield coming forward again. You know, things are going well when fans chant to each other. We're the right side, by the way.
We're the right side, we're the right side, we're the right side of the goal. We're the middle, we're the middle, we're the middle of the goal. We're the left side, we're the left side. We're the right side, we're the right side, we're the right side of the goal. We're the middle, we're the middle, we're the middle of the goal.
15 minutes later.
We're the right side, we're the right side, we're the right side of the goal. We're the middle, we're the middle, we're the middle.
lots of you commented on my Instagram post, and a lot of you dared me to put you in the video. Well, here you go. Hopefully you see a comment. If not, I'm sorry. Scarves are flying. This is football, right? It's very easy to get carried away in the moment, and we tend to forget that sometimes things can just slip away very, very quickly. I mean, take this tackle in the middle of the park. That's going to be a yellow card, but what makes this worse is it's his second yellow card. Enfield down to 10. Within 5 minutes, the tide has turned. Cray looking to get back into this one. Complaints from players saying it should have been offside. Lino kept his flag down. Goal stands. That's Desmond Tutu. Kick off. So with Cray now back in the game with a man advantage. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. You kind of got to fancy him, but then you got to take a point at this stage. Enfield getting a throw up this end. Nice little bit of respite for the defenders. But then a really strange decision. They've taken their only striker off, and they're willing to just invite pressure on now.
Anybody want to come up front?
Doesn't look like it. 92 minutes on the clock, and Cray have just got themselves a corner. And then 93 minutes on the clock is floated in.
Where's the striker gone? Where's the striker gone? Where's the striker gone?
In hindsight, it's very peculiar tactics. You've got to have someone up there as an outlet to hold it up at least. Talking of peculiar, this decision, Enfield throwing, right? The ref's only got to give him the throw-in to Cray. It couldn't have been any more avid if he tried.
You're an embarrassment! You're an embarrassment!
Final chance of the game, Enfield did get a decision. It's a free kick, floated into the box. Cray asking for a free kick. They've got one better. So despite the boos, there's still appreciation for the players to the fans and the fans to the players. I think if I'm being honest, they're probably more annoyed at the tactics rather than the players' performance. And so on that note, we will skedaddle. Before we leave, should we rate this experience? I think we should. Let's. Alright, first up, let's talk about atmosphere. Admittedly, when we got here, we assumed it wouldn't be that great. A big open space, a slightly older generation who were just there to support their team, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as soon as the game started, we discovered this lot. Can you call them ultras? I don't know, but what you can say is they didn't shut up. 100%, they brought the atmosphere. If we're talking relative to the level that they're at, very good. Enfield Town, you just got yourself 4 stars. Next up, we're talking facilities. Plenty to see, plenty to do. However, as soon as I saw a running track, it spelt bad news, didn't it? It is a very wide open space. I do prefer grounds that are more compact, although we did still get to be close to the pitch by standing behind the goal. It wasn't lacking anything, so for that reason, I'm going to give it 3 stars. We move on to food and drink. First of all, very happy for Charlie. Got a vegetable burger. My cheeseburger, very nice. Soggy onions, happy with that. The chips were banging, like really good. If you ever go to Enfield, get the chips. Hot chocolate was very, very nice too. What did it lack though? No, Dr. Pepper. What was 4.5, I'm going to bring down to 4 stars. Decent score so far as we move on to costs, and what? You can't beat it. £11 for entry, and in return we got an end-to-end game. 5 goals, a bit of drama, and yeah, I might have spent 50p more than I'd liked on a hot chocolate. Where the ticket price was so cheap and the game was so good, who cares? I'm doing it, people. 5 stars for Enfield Town. So what does that mean for the tables? I say tables, remember, because we've switched it into divisions. 3 divisions on show, soon to be 4. Yeah, rather than 1 long table, we've split it into tables of 20. Where do Enfield sit? Well, they've gone right into 3rd place in the top division, La Liga de la Lita. As you can see, the only team to ever get 16 points in the on-the-road series. But with their entry into division, it has pushed someone out. That'll be Charlton Athletic. They've dropped down to the next division. It's the yet back again championship. But they are now top of a league. And it's them that have actually relegated Hornchurch out of this division. They go into the League 1. And as you can see, Gillingham right at the foot here, hanging on for dear life. And it'll only be a couple of weeks and they'll be in a league of their own. So as we say goodbye to the CAF, we take the short walk to the car park, we jump in the car, and we are out of here. So despite Enfield losing, we had a really good day, especially after going to Crystal Palace, spending much more and getting less back. Honestly, if you haven't tried non-league before, go and give it a go. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to drop a like on this video. It'd be much, much appreciated. And also subscribe to the channel. We're in a tunnel right now, and we're metaphorically in a tunnel on our YouTube channel, because there will be light at the end of it, and that light being 100k. The countdown begins. If you're new to this channel, it's the first time you've seen a video like this, be sure to check out the On The Road playlist. Plenty of other teams to check out. And by the way, next week, I'm going up north. But until then, I will see you in the next one.